She saw somebody's video doing stunts. So she started like, can I do it?
Right.
She's 7 years old doing stunt. So this is the latest bike.
Okay. Say something.
No, that should not disclose now as of now.
Which is one of her favorite stunts that she likes to do every day at the start of the day? That stunt.
Stoppy. She is registered in Asia Book of Records for. Yeah. So okay, tell. Master and Novia.
Hey everyone, welcome to the world of ReiseMoto Lounge. I am Vishal, and today we have a very special guest for you today in ReiseMoto Lounge, where we talk about the stories of grit, determination, and inspiration as well. Speaking of inspirations, we have this special guest today where the age and the numbers are not there up yet, but when it comes to the inspiring stories, she's already there. Let us welcome, without any further ado, let us welcome Preethika. Hi, Preethika.
Hi.
Thank you. Can you wave at the camera and say hi to it?
Hi.
There you go. We have Jiva also, Preethika's father, and we have her coach, if I may say so, who is Sampath. So today, this conversation is going to be all about how it started, where it is going, and how it is helping the community. And at that age, how she's contributing to the biking community and stunting as well. So let's start with Jiva. Where did it all start for Preethika?
I am Preethika's father actually. So actually, initially she had a plan to go for motocross race. So I do motocross, I do enduro and off-road trials. So she was inspired by myself, and she thought I'll be doing motocross. So actually, Sampath is my very close friend from one of the riding community. So initially we saw a video. She saw Sampath's video doing stunts. So she started like, can I do it? So in India, stunt is like something different in people's perspective. Like it is illegal things, but it is extreme sport where there are people doing legally. So with proper guidance. So I just called my friend and asked, my daughter is asking if she wants to try stunt. So in Asia, we don't have any specific bikes or anything for kids. So we discussed and we checked with multiple persons, and one person from North helped us, like, I'll get you bike. And we started a career. I gifted a bike in a birthday. And we started and went to classes. So surprisingly, she was behind our thinking. So she went behind our thoughts and easily mingled with the bike.
Okay.
So I think Sampath will say about the stunts.
Yes, please.
My name is Sampath Stas from Chennai Pro Stunt Academy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm running this last 3.5 years. So actually, Preethika is my friend's daughter. Whenever we both went to some ride somewhere, he is taking her daughter with him.
Okay.
With the full proper ears.
Okay.
So that time he is very naughty. In that time he is do some raving. Everything is always naughty.
Okay.
He did. So what I said that tell him why we don't try to stunts, because in our country there is no small people. I mean small children are doing stunt riding.
Exactly.
Means in other country means people are starting very early to training their children in motorsports.
Right.
So I said to him, he said, okay, we will try. Then birthday will happen. So we discussed about the gifting to give a bike. So we decided to buy bike from North India. He have old stunt rider.
Okay.
He having some some motocross biking bikes are he is selling actually. So he also did some drill.
Okay.
Then we just tried actually one day on trial practice.
Yes, trial
Okay.
practice.
In the trial practice, he is catching every skills very easily, very quick. Whenever I do stunts, if I say to her, okay, you can see my stunt, then you can do now. He will catch everything.
Wow.
One by one. He is taking at the time he is very well. He's took everything properly.
Right.
So I say he's very quick learner. He will start from here professional stunt trading. Then she's falling at this.
Look at her. Now, there's one thing I wanted to understand when you spoke about where it was going, where it started. How did her mother allow her to start stunting on a motorcycle?
So myself and my wife are like same mindset. So we don't force our children. So whatever she likes, we let her do. So she initially started with chess. So she's a state level registered chess player.
Wow.
So she plays chess.
Okay.
But so she asked for a bike. So we thought, let her try. So we still know we are not forcing her.
Right.
So if tomorrow she comes, I'm not interested, we have to stop her because it's our own mindset.
Exactly.
But even now, if we tell stop, she's telling today, Saturday, Sunday, I have to go for practice.
Wow.
So she's still more into now motorsport.
Okay.
So So she'll not leave a master and bike.
At all.
Yes.
Okay. Speaking about the motorcycle, can you put some light on what motorcycle is this and where did you get it from for the audience to understand if they want to get into stunting, or if their kids or nephews at that age, they want to start at 4 or 6 or 7, like you rightly mentioned. It is something that does not happen in India at that age. But if somebody wants to start it at that age, how do they source a motorcycle?
So currently in India now these type of motors are getting evolved. So you see, you can Google search, you'll get 49cc dirt bikes.
Okay.
So 49cc 2-stroke, 4-stroke engines are coming, but that is those bikes are just limited. But parents should also be aware that those bikes are illegal in riding in roads.
Right.
So they should have proper guidance, because now people are selling everywhere these bikes like
Yes.
30,000, 40,000 they're getting.
Yep.
But for her, when we get the bike, so we made multiple changes, controlling the throttle, because full throttle will not give to her, because
Right, right.
she's 7 years old doing stunt. The throttle should be under control.
Right.
And we should have proper gears, proper helmets. So before getting the bike, we bought helmet first.
Wow.
So modified the helmet, and we got proper riding gears,
Customized jacket.
customized jackets.
Right, right.
And then we got the bike.
Okay.
So we did not get the bike at initial stage. So before getting the bike, we planned what and all protective gears she will be required to do a stunt.
Wow.
So we did almost 3 to 4 months of analysis and got multiple ideas, and then only bought the bike. So this is the latest bike. So she already done with 49cc. The power is not up to her skill now.
Wow.
So this is completely modified. So
Okay.
completely locally modified.
Okay.
So tires, discs. So this is hydraulic disc. We can put 3 disc brakes. This is
Right.
70cc engine.
Okay.
So she's gonna move into next level. So basics, she's almost done.
Okay.
So it's going to next level in stunt.
Okay.
So for that, we got this bike.
Okay. Speaking of stunting, by the way, we are not promoting stunting, to do stunting on public roads, by the way. It is very, very important. I'm sure that you already know this. It is crucial to understand that stunting is not a wrong thing to do, but doing it at public roads is something that you don't want to do. But at, in closed environment with trained professionals is something that we are here to promote. And of course, we have our rise gears and tires as well, starting from these sizes, and the gear for something of that size, it starts at that age. So when it came to the first day, this is one thing that I want to understand and want to ask from a parent's perspective also. When was that first time that she started stunting, and how did that day go? Were you scared that she'll fall off the motorcycle?
Yes.
Or I don't know what that's
The
a wild thought.
First day was a crash. So throttle control generally, because she's completely new to bike, she was riding cycle. So when we gave the bike, so she started with circling.
Huh?
So she got some N2 and throttled completely.
Huh.
So we cannot able to control it. So even we have some emergence which is a red color, we'll have some strings attached to it.
Okay.
So master will be running behind her when she's, because something goes, she'll pull it off, the engine cuts off.
Okay.
Initial stage. But there was some additional queries came in. We just left it out. She started,
Huh?
and that was a huge crash. The entire fork was bent. So due to the protective gear, she didn't even have a single scratch or anything. So
Wow.
she was wearing complete chest guard. So that protected actually. She was doing around 30 miles and ramped into a semi-truck in the ground, which was parked in a site.
Oh.
So that was a save the first day. That was the last crash she had.
Wow.
So after that, she realized the throttle control. This is how the throttle works.
Wow.
So she automatically reduces the throttle.
What was this stunt that she was trying to do?
Initial first touch in the bike.
Okay, just like casually riding around.
Right, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
At that time, she couldn't understand what is that, how much we have to care.
Right.
I think she didn't understand.
Right.
That time, accidentally she full throttle. Bike will went out of control.
Oh.
Is there one of my truck he parking there?
Okay.
He went and hit.
Ramp.
Okay. Okay. So, what was the first stunt that she learned? What was that first stunt?
Throttle control.
It's a stunt in itself for that age, of course, no doubt about it, right?
So, proper skill was keyboard compass.
Okay.
The basic compass, like people are stretching,
Right.
sitting in the pedal.
Right.
That one.
Okay. Okay.
But she is a very quick ladder.
Of
Okay,
course.
if you did in front of her, you did one time now,
Yeah.
she will watch properly, catch everything.
I think it's the right age where kids at that age start or are ready to grasp anything and everything that comes in front of their eyes.
Yep.
So it is very crucial to give a direction to that vision, to direction to that absorption that's there, right? So if I ask you, what is that one skill or what is that one trait a kid should have, and is something that we should water that trait. What is that one skill a kid will always have? Because everybody is born with some skill or the other, right? So, what is that one trait, if I ask you, which a kid already has that the parents can start from day one itself, or from second year, for example, that they can start nurturing it? What is that one trait?
So it all depends with the parents' mindset. So
Hmm.
because for myself and my wife, right? So we never force our daughter to do anything. So she
Right.
will let it free. So whatever she likes, she will do it.
Huh.
But the thing is, she trusts our thoughts. So she'll come and tell, "I want to do this." The trust we are building with kid is very very important at this age.
Right.
So if she trusts me and my wife, so she'll boldly come and tell that I want to do this.
Wow.
So she knows father will support me to do it. So even in the age, she trusts me. So more than me, she trusts his master because she started doing performing along with master. So extreme sports, she says she'll be doing along with master. Everything is done under control environment.
Right,
So
right.
we always, because even if we add any students to the academy, right, we have certain restrictions and criteria.
Right,
So if we get any information that he's doing in local, we'll automatically ban him from the academy.
Okay.
So we have very strict restrictions for those as well.
Of course, of course. It is worth mentioning that Preethika is not only learning these stunts locally here, but her name is already there in Limca Book of Records and
Asia Book of
Asia Book of Records. If you can just put some light on those records, please.
Okay. Okay. So Asia Book of Records.
She's saying something?
No, that we are should not disclose now as of now. So once we
Oh.
get confirmation, we'll do it.
Sure, sir. Whatever numbers that you can disclose right now, that is okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Preethika. Thank you.
So she is registered in Asia Book of Records for the youngest kid to perform stunts professionally. So not in roadside, a professional stunt kid with the registered academy. So holding that record. So in India Book of Records, she's holding the most number of stunts performed perfectly in using a 49cc. The youngest stage is she.
Right.
And Kalam Book of Record is like same, doing most number of stunts using small bike and the stoppie and drifting, like we say, like burnouts, suicide burnouts. So these are like pro stunt riders will be doing, but she done it at the age of 7. For that, she is holding record. So Guinness Book of Record we applied. So initial screening is done. So we're waiting for the verification.
Okay.
And we are fingers crossed on few things like Padma Shri Award. That is what we said. So we got the initial stage has been promoted. So we'll be applying for 2025 batch in sports category, extreme sports category. So she has achieved so much thing for India from stunt perspective. So stunt, it is still evolving. So we need to change the people's mindset. So even some kids are telling we need to learn stunt. Please try to check with the local communities or any academies is there.
Yeah.
So try to bring the kids to the sport. No, this is dangerous, but if you follow it perfectly with proper guidelines, this is a sport we can learn easily.
Yes, of course. Which is one of her favorite stunts that she likes to do every day at the start of the day? Which is that stunt?
Stoppie.
You like stopping? Do you like burnouts also? You want to do burnouts? No?
Stoppie. But she will do, but Stoppie is her favorite. Recently.
Okay, okay. And what is that one stunt that she is working on currently? What is something that you are working on?
Working with a V proper braking V.
Okay.
But then switchback ride.
Switchback.
Switchback ride means you have to ride a bike.
Switchback sitting backwards and we'll be riding.
Oh, okay. So facing on the opposite direction of the direction of the motorcycle.
You know, we are not giving any extreme stunt to her because she has more time.
Okay.
First, you have to ride the bike properly.
Right,
All
right.
the controls she bought, so we are training her.
Right. Okay. Preethika, who is your favorite stunt rider?
Stunt
You can say
rider.
master. Master.
Stunt rider, yaar. Favorite stunt rider. Yaar. Yeah. So okay, tell.
Master.
Master and Ovia.
Master. And?
Ovia. So another girl, she does stunts. So she's also one of her inspiration.
Wow. Okay. So, if I look at the stunting scene in India, if I compare it with the stunting scene in the US or in the Europe, where do you think is India's scene when it comes to stunting and how is it evolving?
She in stunt riding was means in 95 after 95 they are started very professionally.
Right.
In India now, he started here. I think in my early days, the two teams started stunt riding
Okay.
in 2007.
Okay.
So that much difference we have already.
Right.
And also we are not easily get some super big spots to do stunt riding. It means extreme sports we have to do now. We need some extra more powerful bikes.
Yes.
We will get from here, but it's very expensive in India.
Right.
So
Right.
for the particular model, we need actually for the can't do stunt
Right.
riding.
Right.
But here it's very rare to get the bikes.
True,
And also too expensive.
Right.
But still, what we have, we will manage with that. And also, but we have more extraordinary skilled person in India. We need more bikes actually, more
Right,
powerful
right.
bikes with the low price, because why not? The standard is more important. So we are beating them with the 200cc, 150cc, 220cc.
Okay.
Only means we have Pulsar 220.
Right.
We are trying to do all the stunts in that bike.
Right,
So
right.
in that time, they are doing in the Honda F4 is 600. So
Oh,
the
exactly.
huge difference is there.
Yes, yes. Okay. If there is if there is one word of advice that I would like to ask you, what you would like to give all the audience there, as a parent also, if there is one word of advice that you want to give them, or something that you want to suggest from the start at this age. In fact, she started at the age of 4, right? So, what is that one word of advice that you would like to give all the parents?
Don't focus just on education. So at the age of 4, so she just asked. So I'll be riding along every day. Every week we'll be going for ride. I'll go for enduro practice, off-roading trials. I'll be going on.
Right.
So she was 4 when she asked, "Can I join with you?"
Okay.
So a mother said, "How can she come? You are full riding gears." So that struck me. I just searched and found one of the person. He's also my friend, and I asked, "So can you do a customized jacket for her?" So he agreed.
Okay.
So I think in Chennai, that was the first customized kid jacket. So after that, it evolved in Chennai. So he customized the jacket. So I thought instead of getting my kid directly to a ride,
Right.
so we should be creating awareness. So I can bring my daughter, but she is also coming with the proper gear our rider goes.
Right.
So complete helmet, jacket, knee guard, proper shoes. So we started riding at the age of 4. She joined almost every ride she comes with me. So 2 to 3 years we have been going along with rides, and then started at the age of 6. She asked, "Can I do racing?" So we thought of motocross, and she switched to stunt.
Okay.
So the journey over from there now.
Okay. Okay, great. So, first of all, thanks a lot for your time, for having a conversation and disclosing so many facts about stunting, which can start at that age. You have inspired a lot of parents out there and young kids also who can start stunting. So, I thank you, and I thank you for your time and
I
your
have
work.
to say one more thing.
Yes,
to the
please.
people. Nowadays, people are getting proper bikes, proper riding jacket. Means in before 5 to 6, 7 years, we don't get riding jacket properly somewhere. It's too expensive thing. But now we are getting proper riding jackets with low price. So who are people are riding in the roads? Please wear helmet properly. And also some people are not wearing helmet. They are not locking this pin lock. So do that properly and wear some riding jacket, boot, everything.
Right.
So if you want to do stunts, please buy some proper riding gears.
Exactly. Perfect. Perfect. Thanks a lot. That's words of wisdom from Sampath, and that is something that, see, to have passion for something, let's say racing or even stunting for that matter, is not wrong. But what's incorrect is not channelizing it properly through safety. If you want to understand more about safety gear, do visit our website www.reisemoto.com to understand more about safety gear and everything that's available for you to race or even stunt. So thank you for your time. Thanks a lot for your time and your words of wisdom when it comes to stunting. Stunting is something that everybody wants to look at, but they don't know how to start with. So this is the time, this is the valuable time that you've given us. So thank you. Preethika, especially thanks to you for your time and inspiring all of us to look at something that you want to follow your passion through. So thank you. You can wave at the camera again and say bye to them.
Bye bye.
Perfect. To all our listeners, I hope that you have liked this video. Do follow our YouTube channel, our Instagram page, ReiseMoto, and keep inspiring. I hope that you've liked this video. Please share this video with everybody that you know. And thanks for your time again. Thanks.